Hey Saber fans, welcome back. This is Adam from Force Sabers. So I just finished this custom commission of a redesigned Predator hilt, as you can see here. This one's actually going to be going out to Queensland, Australia. Super excited to send this one out overseas. Actually, I've never had too many orders overseas, so this is kind of a first for me. But anyway, so this is redesigned, and as you can see down here, if you haven't seen the other Predator Sabers I've made in the past, I've made a couple of these now. I redesigned the pommel because in the pommel area, this one comes with the crystal chamber. And I'll fire that up so you can see in a little bit. A couple of different paint designs with this. Gotten much better with my painting over, of course, of making all these sabers here. And this one's no different. Different couple painting techniques I've done with this, and this really came out fantastic. But inside is a Crystal Focus 10 soundboard. As you can see, a dual tactile switch here, 18650 high drain battery, fully removable chassis, and that's all locked into place. Great thing with this too is that the chassis is actually, there's a retention screw underneath the pommel which locks the chassis in place, so no sliding around, no nothing, completely solid inside. So 23 millimeter bass speaker, and this is a full neopixel string blade. So let's go over the design here a little bit. So with the emitter here up top, so this is the same as my other designs. The paint design is a bit different on this. So the base layer of the paint is a flat black, and then it's a gloss black. And then on top of that is it's like a textured paint, hammered paint actually, and it really gives these cool bumpy effects here in the paint, which is really fitting for the saber, and I love the way it came out with it. And then on top of that is a bronze brush paint coat on top, and then on top of that is a silver to bring out all these details as well. And then after everything's all dried, then on top of that is the final coat, clear coat to seal it all in. So several layers of paint on this to really come out with these effects on this. So you can see here a little bit in spots, you'll see this bronze dry brush here, and then with the silver all around it to really highlight all the areas. Some shine through, you'll see here, and then of course with the blades that come up. And of course the camera never picks up all these little details and stuff like that, but in person looks even better than it does on camera. But really love the way this paint came out. A little red here for a symbol. And then you have the separation with the 3D print. If you're not familiar with my other sabers, everything is designed, hand painted, 3D printed around a steel 1-inch core. So that's the core you see underneath. To the switch area, recharge port, 2.1 millimeter, custom copper key, dual tactile switch. You can see a little bit of the bronze here in the paint. Little spikes here, kind of shoot up top. Some more design, the Predator theme. And I love this leather. It is a black, genuine leather with this alligator skin kind of texture in it. So many details in this leather. And of course it goes perfect with the saber. Down to the pommel area. Other design for the Predator. Some ridges here. And then to the crystal chamber. So if you can see on the back here, it's really recessed into the saber. I think it came out really great. And then the copper accents. And then if you can kind of see behind the crystal there, there's actually copper wire that runs behind it. And then once it's fired up, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's actually little specks in the crystal that kind of show up. Probably won't be able to see it on camera though, but in person looks really cool. More spikes down to the, if you can pick it up here, all down to the sound port. So inside, several different smooth swing sound fonts, ton of custom ones made by me. Actually, I made a Predator sound font a while back, but I found a smooth swing sound font called Apex, and that's made by Repulse Custom Sound Fonts. So that one was super fitting for it. Of course, it's smooth swing, so I had to throw that one on here. And, you know, let's fire it up so you can hear it. Super loud with the bass speaker. And then with this too, you'll see, and of course I'm not going to be able to capture the whole blade here, but this blade profile with the CFX board, it's perfect for this build too. It actually shows a white string of LEDs and to shoot up the blade, and then followed by the red, and you can change those colors of course with it. So I think that's perfect with this saber. Really couldn't ask for anything more there. This is a deep red. Always comes up a little orangey on camera, but it's deep red. And of course you have all the blaster effects. Jump up and down the blade, lock up. And this is a smooth swing font, so you get all the smooth swing sound effects with it too. And then you can get into your spectrum mode to change your colors. You just press both buttons, and then you can rotate through your colors. Also get into your blade profiles too. Hold down the main switch button, and you can switch to your blade profiles too. Just lock that back in. But great font, perfect for the saber. And I love that blade profile. So let's fire out one more font here. My fault there. So you just hold down the aux button, which I did not do the first time.
Son of darkness. Son of darkness.
If you know me, that is one of my favorite fonts. So we're going to lock that one in. Got that smooth swing effect. Awesome. I didn't even show the crystal chamber on the last one, but so you can see here. See the crystal chamber down there. And you got it lighting up with the lockup. You can see the little specks in the crystal there. Actually, you can see it on camera. It's really cool the way that kind of came out. Obviously not planned, but nonetheless came out. And the LED really illuminates this chamber and lights up the whole entire thing. You can see. Let's go into spectrum mode here. Which that's cool too with this blade profile. So this is switched to as you switch your profile. So if you didn't catch that before, you get this flash, and it fades into the red. There you go. It's yeah, we'll stick with the yellow here. That is actually a really cool effect, which I didn't notice that one before with this profile, but there it is. So there you go. So that is the Predator Saber. Really, really cool the way this came out. Love the crystal chamber in this and that redesign. I think it just, the whole entire thing just came out fantastic. So I have a couple more sabers coming out. Couple more builds. If you have any custom ideas and designs that you're thinking of, hit me up on Facebook or Etsy. I'd love to discuss it and see what ideas you come up with. This is actually his idea with the whole redesign and what he wanted. So I didn't have any intentions of making a crystal chamber in this one, but he wanted it. So of course, I wanted to make him happy and make something that was really truly unique and different with that crystal chamber in there. So, and really loved the way it came out, so it gave me a new idea as well with it. So as always, hope you enjoy, take care, and God bless.